So I went to law school at the University of Virginia around the time that the Federalist Society is really stepping onto the stage in a very real way. And for those of you who
So
aren't
that's like
lawyers,
84?
yeah, I graduated in 85, and by
Okay.
83, 84, we're hearing speakers and seeing formation of the group, and I have really close friends who are involved in it. And, I mean, I'll just tell you as an aside, in Birmingham, as a lawyer, I used to go to Federalist Society meetings not because I liked their views. They knew exactly who I was, but because they would get great speakers who would talk about important and interesting legal ways. And I've always been a huge fan of sort of sleeping with the enemy and understanding what their arguments are so that you can test your own views and counter their arguments based on the best people that are making them. So I found that to be an interesting exercise. These are people who said that they believed in states' rights and were pushing back against an executive branch of government with administrative agencies that they characterized as a nanny state, that they believed were intruding into the provenance of the states. And in many ways, I think they're now sort of like the dog that catches the car. They never thought that their arguments would go this far. They didn't think that Congress, for instance, would roll over and permit the creation of an increasingly powerful president. I mean, they put these folks, 6 of them, on the Supreme Court, and certainly, I think, if not all 6, pretty close to it, ascribed to some form of the unitary executive theory, this idea that the president is way more powerful than he has become in modern history. And for instance, can fire anyone in the executive branch, any employee at will for no reason whatsoever, can create a DOJ that can slash federal agencies, all this stuff that we're in the process of living through. I just don't think that they thought that they could go this far. I don't know what they say in private, Heather, but I suspect some of them believe that they have gone too far in creating too powerful of a president, if for no other reason than, God willing, and we actually have elections in 2028, that worm could turn and they could find themselves with a very powerful Democratic president on their hands.